till they gave him their presents. "Happy birthday, Wilfred," said Mr. and Mrs. Toadflax sleepily. He tore off the pretty wrappings and scattered them all over the floor. His squeaks of excitement woke his brother and sisters. His parents turned over to go to sleep again. Wilfred went and sat on the stairs and blew his new whistle. Mr. and Mrs. Apple lived next door at Crabapple Cottage. The sound of Wilfred's whistle floated in through their bedroom window. Mrs. Apple got up and stretched. She sniffed the sweet air and went down to the kitchen to make a pot of elderflower tea. She was a very kindly mouse and a wonderful cook. The cottage always smelt of newly made bread, fresh cakes, and blackberry puddings. "Breakfast's ready," she called. Mr. Apple got out of bed with a sigh and joined her at the kitchen table. They ate their toast and jam and listened to Wilfred's warbling. "I think somebody needs a lesson from the blackbird," said Mr. Apple, brushing the crumbs from his whiskers and putting on his coat. Mr. Apple was a nice old-fashioned sort of mouse. He was warden of the store stump, where all the food for Brambly Hedge was kept. The store stump was not far away. As Mr. Apple walked happily through the grass to the big front doors, he felt someone pull his tail. He turned around quickly. It was Wilfred, whistle in hand. "It's my birthday," he squeaked. "Is it, young mouse?" said Mr. Apple. "Happy birthday to you. Would you like to come and help me check the store stump? We'll see what we can find." In the middle of the stump was an enormous hall, and leading off from it, many passages and staircases. These led in turn to dozens of storerooms full of nuts and honey and jams and pickles. Each one had to be inspected. Wilfred's legs felt tired by the time they had finished, and he sat by the fire in the hall to rest. Mr. Apple lifted down a jar of sugared violets. He made a little cornet from a twist of paper and filled it with sweets. Taking Wilfred by the paw, he led him through the dark corridors out into the sun. Wilfred went to look for his brother, and Mr. Apple hurried down the hedge to visit his daughter Daisy and her husband, Lord Woodmouse. Lord and Lady Woodmouse lived in the old oak palace in the middle of the hedge. From the outside, the palace looked like an ordinary oak tree, but inside, the trunk was hollowed out to form a beautiful and many-roomed mansion. At its heart was the grand ballroom. Polished doors led to magnificent kitchens, dining rooms, bedrooms, playrooms, spiral staircases, and secret passages. Old Oak Palace had always been the home of the Woodmouse family. Upstairs in the best bedroom, Lord and Lady Woodmouse woke to bright sunshine. "What a perfect day," sighed Lady Daisy as she nibbled a primrose biscuit. When they heard that Daisy's father had come to call, they were soon up and dressed and running down the winding stairs to greet him. They found him in the kitchen, drinking mint tea with Mrs. Crustybread, the palace cook. Daisy gave Mr. Apple a kiss and sat down beside him. "Hello, Papa," she said. "What brings you here so early?" "I've just met little Wilfred. It's his birthday today. Shall we arrange a surprise picnic for him?" "What a wonderful idea," said Lord Woodmouse. Daisy nodded. "I'll make him a special birthday cake if his mother agrees," said Mrs. Crustybread, hurrying off to the pantry to find the ingredients. Everyone was to be invited, of course, so Mr. Apple set off up the hedge towards the woods, and Lord Woodmouse went down towards the stream, calling at each house on the way.